Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII-2. It's time for endgame type of things. Let's go take a look at the fragments that we got. Well, I don't know how long it's been since I posted the last video, but I just watched that ending again, and it's just great. We pick up Paradox Scope. It shows the possibilities of different timelines. This allows us to see a whole bunch of different things. It allows us to get new foes, and it allows us to see different options in our live trigger things, whatever they are. Let's take a look at this. Death of a Goddess. The goddess is dead. Noel plunged his sword into the heart of chaos, and Etro's very presence faded away like mist. Freed from the deity's constraints, the chaos of the unseen realm then rose up in a great wave and smashed apart Etro's gate with a contemptuous ease. The swirling maelstrom roiled forth with a strength beyond imagination. All of existence was engulfed in darkness, and the world that remained was bereft of life and death, past and future. At the height of her battle with chaos, Lightning realized this fate was unavoidable. The weary warrior accepted her defeat, and entered into crystal slumber with but one wish in her heart. To destroy the divine heart within his breast and unleash the maelstrom of chaos. This was Caius' only wish, and so he waited. He needed one who could surpass him in battle and had the potential to still the heart of chaos. When Noel was born, the Guardian's prayers were answered. If Caius failed to open Etro's gate, he would force Noel to slay the goddess. With the timeline still bent and distorted, the chaotic energy freed by that act would rise of its own accord and shatter the gate. It was his only hope. I really do like the ending here. I think it is perfectly fitting. In New Bodom 700 AF, Lightning mentioned about the future she could not save. And we saw that, a future that she could not save. I wonder if there is a way to save it, though. We need to talk to the Mystic and get our Paradox Scope.
This must be the goddess's will. Please, let time, the world, escape the nightmare it faces.
Alright, and let's turn that on. Challenge history's possibilities. Alright. We faced Caius in several locations. Erba 200 AF is one of the first. So what we're going to need to do is close this gate and go fight him again.
Erba, Grand Pulse.
Find out what happened. So, I'm just going to cut until I get to that battle, I think. Here we are, Erba 200 AF, the deserted schoolhouse. Now, this is actually the strongest of Caius' forms, and I have no idea what I'm in for. Paradox Scope activated. Alright, so we don't know anything yet. Yeah, he's starting to hurt a little bit more than he used to. Graviton. Let's see if we can't get a few debuffs on him. Jeez. Let's do this. Let's take a look. So he's got 420,000 HP. We still don't know any immunities. But, we'll take him out. This shouldn't be too bad. Oops. Wrong one. Diversity! I'll heal Sarah. There we go. Go. Some more aggression. Body and soul. Now he gets his regen ability, which kind of sucks. Last wave. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's get him. Can I get him? Can I get him? Oh yes, I got him. Nice. And now we fight again. He's got the same abilities. He doesn't have automatic regen again. So, I don't know what's gonna happen now. Well, we got him staggered, so there's that. Ow. Let's see. Let's switch to Gorilla. Drive that stagger gauge up a bit. Get a couple of debuffs on him, that's nice. Giga Graviton. We're gonna need to switch to Diversity pretty soon, I think. Let's get this going. We got him. We got him. We don't need Diversity. This isn't bad. New location unlocked, Erba AF. So I don't think I can show these things. So I'll put a link up here that you can click on to find one yourself, and hope you enjoy it.
In the instant Caius was defeated, the effects rippled down the timeline. In the village of Erba, Sarah and Noel see that things are not as they were before. Twisted mockeries of humans sprawl lifeless among the buildings. The scars of war that should have long since faded appear fresh and raw. Is this the world of the past, or is it the reflection of someone's memory? Sarah hears a faint voice calling her and sets off to investigate.
Better unlock that gate again. Alright, so let's take a look at that fragment. Paradox ending, 4 of 8. Vanille's Truth. Alright, we've got another thing that we can do. Close the gate here. And head back in. Alright, so we're gonna skip just about all of these cutscenes here. Alright, we need to head all the way over to the Academy.
After all said and done, you handled the
Which
profile
really
pretty
shouldn't
well.
take too long.
What did you do to it anyway?
I sort of have
What
an
we
idea
need to
of
do
what
is
happened,
go
but
back
I
and
can't
talk
really
to Hope
explain
and
it. It was more of
Alyssa
a
again.
hunch, really.
A hunch.
I know I'm talking
We
over
won.
them, but we've
That's
already
what
heard
matters,
all
I
of
guess.
this, and they're just saying things that we've already heard, so we don't really need to listen to it. And once we get... Thankfully it doesn't take too long to get here once you're heading straight towards the Academy. You go out around and it takes a long time, though. Kinda cool to look around, though. Alright, so we're gonna head in here, talk to Hope and Alyssa again, and I think I'll just cut to when I see them. Alright, here we are. Yeah, I'll just cut to when something interesting happens.
He's right, you know. Have you seen that broken gate in the town? Well, it's all fixed and working normally.
We collected the ore crystals, so the future has changed, Kupo.
Yes, I think so. And look what I found. It was lying next to the gate.
Alright, so what you need to do is, after you hand over the last graviton core, do not skip the cutscenes and refuse to take the artifact. Alright, once you do that, you gotta come all the way back out here and reset the gate once again, and go through all that all over again to get to the next fragment. Very annoying. I actually had to close this gate like 6 times. But, let's go! And this time when we get to Alyssa, instead of saying no there, you say yes.
Did you really do it?
Skip all that. Seen it already. Alright. And since we skipped it, they didn't even give us the option to say yes or no, so let's just head on out. Alright. Doesn't take long, just gotta meander our way on over towards that gate. Keep meandering. Anyways, while I'm meandering, I had a little bit of an issue here. I'm wondering if anyone can help me with it. You've gotta kill one of each kind of monster in order to unlock the final fragment in this game. And as far as I can tell, I've done that. And I haven't unlocked the final fragment, so I don't think I'll be able to 100% this game, sadly, annoyingly, without having to go through the entire thing and making sure I kill every single monster all over again, which probably isn't going to happen. But as far as I'm concerned, I've 100%ed this game, and that's kind of all that matters to me. Anyways, here's the gate. Right. So let's go on ahead. And eventually you get to this point after about an hour or so of gameplay.
This throne. I remember it from my dream. This is where Lightning was praying to the goddess.
And you get pretty much the hardest fight in the entire game. I'm not kidding. I died so many times here. Pretty much, you have to use a tank in this. You need to have him go after your sentinel, and pretty much you have to follow this strategy almost exactly, or else you're not going to be able to beat this battle, or at least it will take you forever to beat it. So basically what I do is I cast a few buffs on us, have tank do our tanking, try to stay out of the inferno, and once I can, switch to Saboteur, get some debuffs on him, try to counteract that regen ability he gets with poison if at all possible. But if that doesn't hit quick enough, just switch over to Ravager and try to start whittling at his chain gauge. It's really difficult to get his chains. It's hard to switch between Ravager and Commander to get his chain steady. But if you keep switching back and forth with the ATB recharge, you can get it pretty well. It just takes forever. keep yourself at full health, or else you might end up having some death. That happens many, many times. And yeah, look at him. All these buffs. All these buffs. And if I just had a third-party member, this would go really quickly, because his HP is actually pretty low. But since you only have Sarah and your backup, there's not an awful lot you can do. I tried running this with having Lightning out a lot more often, having Amadar out a lot more often, but you only really can do that during his stagger period, and hope that, right, whenever you see Inferno, switch to a Sentinel, and hope that Amadar can stagger him out of his attacks. But this is the worst part, he chain breaks. Yeah, I spent forever on this guy. And, you know, I'm at full level, like, 99 and everything here, so it's not like it's, just that I'm under level. This is actually a truly difficult fight. And I like that they made some of these fights difficult. And a lot of people say that 13-2 is a lot harder than 13. I found the exact opposite to be the case. In 13-2 you can over-level really, really easily, especially if, like me, you're trying to do a Let's Play or you're trying to hold off from storyline for other reasons. So you just go and you level up a little bit. You know, why not? And then you get completely over-leveled and it's not fair. Ow. And so first form down. And like in previous ones, he regens his entire HP, and I don't even think I actually used Lightning Lynch in this battle. I mean, she's a great Ravager, but Sarah's also a Ravager. So, you know, it's not that necessary to have two Ravagers out here. I tried setting it up with more Lightning, I did, because, you know, Lightning against Caius is kind of a thing, but, just didn't end up working out. I love his sunglasses. I just have to say that. Those sunglasses are perfect. And I really ought to show you how truly difficult this fight is, but I've long lost those recordings. But there we go. That's the hardest Caius battle. And as long as you have a Sentinel out most of the time, it's not that bad. And once again, I can't show you the cutscene, so click here.
Sarah's strength of will is greater than Caius imagined. Struck down by an unexpected counterattack, his physical form fades away into the chaos. History, however, is further twisted by this turn of events. It seems that Caius still had a role to play in correcting the timeline. All that is left now is a realm untethered to any point in time. A world slowly decaying into oblivion. Sarah is left to ponder her future in a new bodom that lies at the end of existence.